He said, no, I'm not going back. Osakpa to where Mohbad lives. It's still in daytime. They called him in daytime. I'm beginning to reason. If they were already in Osakpa, London, in daytime, and they said, Baba, go back. Does it mean Baba took 3 hours before he journeyed from Osakpa, London to Oshid? Because at the end of the day, all these boats, all this ferry, they don't operate in the evening. Abisha on boats and on ferry to man no ri omi leko yen ni Korodu. So man ṣiṣẹ́ lálẹ́ ni. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ béèrè, ask yourself, those boats, those ferry, do they work in the evening? That means to have carried Baba Mohbad from Ikorodu to Island, it must be in daytime. So if they come out of the ferry, they go to Osaka, London, it will of course still be in daytime. So if on getting to Osaka, London, daytime, that must be worst case scenario, 6 p.m. So how long will it take them from Osaka, London to get to Mohbad's house, which is already a stone throw? And at the end of the day, whatever it is that made Baba to get there 9 p.m., I don't understand. But now let's look at it this way. Within that short period of time, Baba Imalole, Mohbad already were okay. And then you got to the house. After you insisted, it means that you want to fight, you want to know what happened to your son. Baba, you got to the house. After they told you to go back home, you insisted, your instinct says, go and like something has happened to your son. And within that short hours, the person they told you was in hospital, that is already recovering, you found him already embalmed. Ṣé yẹn go tó kéèyàn jà ni? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ gbàgbé ẹni tọ́mọ ẹ kú. Most times in this case, ọkùnrin ló máa ń ṣọkọ akin. A man will be bold. A man will stand firm. A man will want to fight like. A man will say, Yomi, calm down, calm down. A man will look at the wife and say, calm down. So, but she just débẹ̀ ẹ̀yà Mohbad ò tiẹ̀ jọra mọ́lẹ̀ kó pariwo, kó dá gbogbo àdúgbò yẹn rú. So, àti ìyá àti bàbá, both of you saw your son being embalmed within that short period of time, and the entire street, they did not know you lost a child. They were not panicked. There must be an extreme panic, extreme noise, and they must be asking questions. The entire neighbors will be joining you to ask those in the house questions. That you just told us my son was not feeling fine. My son was in the hospital. That I should go back. And I insisted. So who already embalmed my son? Okay, now let's picture it. Baba is still panicking. But Baba came in and saw his son, not on his bed. If Papa he does not even know many things. He knows who he knows. 50-something-year-old. You will know certainly. There must be a reason why anybody will be embalmed. And there is always a time frame to embalmment, particularly in the house. We all know when we're growing up, when they want to embalm somebody, it is probably if the person is a Muslim and the person dies at the time they cannot go and bury, and they want to shift the burial to the second day. Most times they will say traditionally, because it's going to stay overnight for over 12 hours, they need to embalm. That's what we know. That's what we grew up to. Most of those people that died and they bury on that same day, they don't embalm. Am I lying? Shall I embalm me? And when you come out, you agree if it is a Muslim, they only call people to come and bathe the body after the family have been there or anybody has agreed. And then they kill Roselara, they pray on the body, they bring the body out, they pray, and they go for burial. But in the case whereby the person is a Muslim or they want to bury the second day, and they can't bury that night, they will look at it that there's no point taking the body to the mortuary again. And that reason, everybody would have agreed that this body is going down the following day. But there is no point taking the body to the mortuary. That is when they have to commit the body to embalmment. But there was no way it was agreed that Mohbad should not be taken to the mortuary. Because the father is still on the way. The mother is still on the way. Now let's go on. Baba Mohbad saw the body, came into the house, saw the body embalmed. He saw that his son, his precious son, his glorious son, already embalmed. He said he saw this red color. And I'm sure at that moment, don't let us deceive ourselves, Nigerians. Baba Mohbad would have seen that Wumi's face was swollen as a result of being hit. He won't know who did. Talua attack Okwatia, who attacked Mohbad and Wumi in the house. That's Wumi had got swollen faces, but let's fast forward again. Baba saw BLOD. The beginning of a serious fight for justice should have started the moment Baba will ask, what happened? He was not talking. I even want to ask the Baba, in that house, by the time you saw your son being embalmed, lying on the floor, under the staircase, in his own house, not on his bed, who exactly explained to Baba? That is one of those things that we all fail to ask. Who actually narrated what happened to Mohbad? Exactly, we want to know who is that individual. Is it Wumi that narrated it? Is it Adura? Is it Darosha? Who told Baba what transpired? Who gave him the account? Who did he? Who was he quoting in a statement with the police in Lagos State? Who did he quote? So the fact remains that who did Baba told us narrated the incident to him? And if it was Wumi, did Baba want to tell us that he didn't see Wumi's swollen face? If it was Wumi, if Wumi told you, a nurse came here, I don't know her, I have never met her before, I wasn't even there when she injected, I only saw the fact that my husband began to react after she injected. Then the Baba will ask, why is the nurse? If Wumi said, I don't know where the nurse is, but in her testimony, she would have told Baba it was Spending that recommended the nurse. As a matter of fact, Spending's nurse, I'm sure Spending will be there that day. Baba never told us. If Wumi can't give account of the whereabouts of the nurse, Baba, before you can be composed, you want to ask the Spending, where are you? Spending was already in that house again. As at the night Baba got there, that means nobody would tell me Spending was not in the house. So at what point did Baba Mohbad inquire from Spending that where is your nurse that injected my son? So possible Baba Emma Bedin. So possible, is it possible for such a father? If Wumi claim she's still mourning, she was crying, she couldn't, it's natural for the Baba to want to know who brought this nurse and where is the nurse. I want to know, what did you administer on my son that led him to lose his life? I can't see him again. He can never call me father. Welcome, light of the world, man. I can never have, nobody can replace this boy. What was my offense? What was injected on my son? And where is the nurse? If they told the Baba, the nurse has gone home, nurse loyally, Talo B. Guys, power tap, let's go. I'll continue from there. We'll go on a musical break again. But we just need to learn. Don't forget where I stopped. Nurse, Spending, and the Baba. Let's go. Oh my God. I hate Doro. I didn't need car. Hope you guys are following me with my analysis. I need like Boku. We don't have to go further. Mohbad is going to get justice and is going to get it the right way.
I borrowed 300,000 naira. I need to pay back 380,000 naira.
I borrowed 300,000 naira and on.
So the light is closing.
Nicky.
I mean, God, Alright, this is Peace, Feel Good by Mohbad. This track was recorded 3 years ago while Mohbad was in the Malian house. This track is very powerful. You love it, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Feel Good by Mohbad. Here's a Woods boy. I'm
only one battle. Don't feel it. I drink on Jack
On the 12th of September, less than 3 weeks, Mohbad is going to be 2 years, almost, or 2 years plus, or 2 years in the morgue. But we're going to write it up. It's 2 years already in the morgue. His spirit refused to go. Mohbad is the only and the major person demanding justice. He know what happened to him. He know those involved. He has no pity for anybody. He believed that the laws of a land is meant to get him justice against whoever took his life. If any of you are making an attempt to rewrite the Constitution of Nigeria because you don't want the truth and justice to be served because of this young boy is no more, you need to check your brain. Mohbad is going to get justice and he's going to get it the right way. Yes, all his pain will go away if we stand together in unison and demand justice, not just for him. Justice that we are demanding from Mohbad is for ourselves. Trust me, guys, we need to ask the right question. This world will get better if people, take time to ask the right questions. He has told you about his grace. But people and the wicked people in this world, guys, blood is not family. We need to learn and think first. And that is why the behavior of people abroad and why the society abroad is more serene, getting better, is because when they consider the fact that whatever we're going to be doing, the law is sacrosanct, is supreme, is ahead of everybody. Welcome on board. Yami, thank you so much, man, for all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand that it is non-negotiable. Justice for Mohbad is sacrosanct. It's Jamin. It must come. He is the #1 person seeking justice. This young boy, he wants justice just because He believed the justice is going to get will save millions upon millions and reshape the country and make us to think deeper and act well and make sure that human lives are better. Now I go on. If Baba Mohbad got into the house as he claimed, 9 p.m., don't forget, he didn't leave his house 9 p.m. He never left his house in night time, because there is no way Baba Mohbad would have entered the ferry in the evening. It means that anything 6 o'clock or 6:30, there won't be any ferry. So picture it. Let's be honest with ourselves. Anything 6:30, there is no ferry that will convey anybody Yomi ni Ikorodu Sea Island. If you think I'm lying, ask those that have been joining Paza side. Our waterways is not that secured. So they don't allow the ferry. The last ferry or the last boat that will leave will probably leave maybe 5:30 or 6. Am I lying? If you know about this, please react in the comment section. So, number one, Baba Mohbad would have traveled from Ikorodu to the island in daytime, because the boat will never arrive even at the island in the night. So certainly Baba Mohbad would have gotten to the island nothing less than around 5-6 p.m. And if he got to Asapa, London, let's take for instance 6:37 p.m. Certainly, if that was where he was told Mohbad is already getting better, I'll be going home, he's already there. He can't take 2 hours before he gets to Rashid. Are you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, Baba got to the house. So now, if Baba asks for me, because we need to understand, it's going to get to that stage. Whoever gave the account of what happened to Mohbad, whoever told Baba that day he got to Mohbad's house, normally you would have expected him to speak and say, Adura was the person I asked. What happened to your brother? Because the same Baba is saying, now, his son died on the 11th, or Tani knows what treats. But Baba is also claiming he was in that house on the 12th. And, you know, and he saw people on the 12th. So the fact remains that you are asking now, Tani knows what treats, to the Omoyiwalo Kune on the 11th. But you were also part of a script telling us incident that happened on the 12th. And the question is, you are asking for accountability from the other party. What about you? You're also part of a script. You've told us that it was even on the same 12th you went to bury Mohbad that you got to know about Mohbad's demise. So the question is, if Baba did not meet the nurse, or Baba got to the house, you saw your son already embalmed, not even, he wasn't on the bed, then the decision to embalm will mean that somebody have concluded that Mohbad cannot be buried on that day, that he needs to stay in that house till the second day. So why the decision to embalm? Who told them that they can't bury him even at that 9 p.m.? Who gave the decision that Mohbad cannot be buried 9 p.m. because he's a Muslim? Talo decide Mohbad as at that time to embalm, because before the embalm, before Baba said he got there 9 o'clock, that means they must have started the process of embalmment probably 8 o'clock or 7:30. So the question again is, who told you that this boy can still not be buried that day? So who told you he would have to sleep in the house to the following day? And if it is a decision to even bury him the second day, and some of you believe that he was murdered by some industry gods, so what happened to taking him to the mortuary? Who is this family deceiving? To preserve body Mohbad keji. For what reason? Is it for burial or for justice? If Mohbad was to be, preserved for the second day, because for them to have put salt on his body and put him there, it is because it has been decided that this body can't be buried today. Let's postpone it to tomorrow. That is why they probably went ahead to put the salt. But if it was scheduled to be buried that day, there is no need for putting salt on the body, putting cotton wool. No, they don't do that because it's going to be buried. Somebody would have to decide: are we burying today, or you want to postpone to tomorrow? If to tomorrow and we have all agreed, then they have to preserve the body so that moisture, too much air will not go into the body, and they will have to place him somewhere very safe. You understand? But in this instance, who decided that Mohbad needs to be preserved to the following day because it will be buried the second day? It won't be buried on that day. Now, another thing is, now that Baba now came in, and the person that actually injected Mohbad, Baba got into the house. If Wunmi gave the account that Mohbad had a little injury, Baba would have gone to see the hand. Oh, let me see the hand. So this is the hand the nurse came with. How many injections? Where are the injections? Where is the nurse? Because there is no other question he will be asking. He won't be asking for Jesus Christ that time. He won't be asking for Anabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He won't be asking for anybody. Is what happened to my son? He went to show. We got home and we wanted to get a nurse, and a nurse came in, and the nurse brought some injection, injected him, and he began to convulse. He was vomiting, and then the nurse rushed out to look for antidote before she could come back. We saw that Mohbad was about going down, and then we rushed him to the hospital. The question will be, where is the nurse? Which nurse? Is common nurse, or who is the nurse? Not the nurse that has been treating him. Where is the nurse? This is 9 p.m. You have told me something happened to my son. I was already on the way. And I got here. You said you took him to hospital. And from hospital, you said you took him back home. I was still going to hospital. And before I got home, you already embalmed him, preparing him for, you're already preserving him. Because you want to bury him tomorrow. Who gave the decision that he will be buried tomorrow? Because preserving him is either for justice or for burial the second day. That is the only reason they embalm people at home. It's preservation of the body if it's going to be overnight. Now, Baba would not ask many questions. Even as at that time, Mohbad ti fashion anybody ya. Mohbad ti kini o tin dem of anybody lonta. Omo ori won se kini omo te pe wa hospital, and you asked us to go back, and we're coming, and we got there. He's already embalmed at Irege. Now the question is this: if they now said the nurse is nowhere to be found, no matter how poor or how weak, you will stand up and say, I am going to be mad with all of you. I don't want to know who is behind that nurse. She needs to come to my front now. This is the son I have raised. I have toiled and labored for over 20-something years. And you came in contact with my son. Even if it's going to be professional negligence, I expect some empathy, some respect to human life. You are supposed to be here. Even your family are supposed. You should have called your families. They are supposed to be here, coming to beg on your behalf. So you nurse had the effrontery. Then the Baba will look into spending. Tí o bá fẹ́ padà pàdánù kí àwọn òbí ẹ padà fojú sunkún ẹ. Nurse tó pè yẹn tó wá gún ọmọ mi pa. You need to tell her to come back with utmost alacrity. What? Even if we are the poorest in the whole nation, I lowo Mr. Len Ifisi. I am here. 9 p.m. Even if it's in the hospital, go to hospital setting, not in your bodolo. And you left my son, and she went away. The question is, where does she live? Who are her parents? Where does she work? And the moment they start telling you, Baba, kò ní hospital, ilé ló ti ń wá, kò ní kíni, kò ní hospital. That that is where you begin to know that something is not right. And certainly, what will be toward dangerous? Artists legal as a society. You know, when you have terrible people like this, Yabo, fronting a case and they make a mess of it, you know what they are there to do. I'm sorry, Mohbad. I never laid back because I don't want to get you justice. I was continuing. Right from September, we're demanding justice. I was there. Right from September 12th, we've been asking justice for Mohbad. 13, justice for Mohbad. 14, justice for Mohbad. 15, justice for Mohbad. 16, just we're there. I'm sorry that I, gave those terrible people the leeway to take charge. I was having a different thought. Now, they brought the body up. Let's assume they don't want to take him to mortuary until the people come. Now they arrived. They went to the police station, according to them. Listen up, guys. They went to police station. They said the reason why they could not issue police reports was because there was want of doctor's report. Doctor's report allegedly in the possession of Mohbad's wife. Wunmi wasn't the only one that took Mohbad's body. The younger brother of Mohbad, an adult, somebody who wants to take over Immolenization music dynasty, with the same age, none of them take over. Only one very can take over Immolenization legacy of Yomi. You that couldn't handle the doctor's report of the owner of the music dynasty, you want to take over an entire ordinary doctor's report, ordinary, dignity of your brother, you couldn't even handle it. Baba Mohbad was asking, saying, Wunmi doctor's report sile. But if the doctor's report was issued while Adura was there, do doctor's report, this is my brother, my blood brother, same father, same mother. Can I have the doctor's report? Can I have it? Baba was telling us, I asked Wunmi, what stops you in asking Adura? Now, Nigerians, this is where we're going to be having war with them. They denied the Baba the doctor's report because the Baba was poor. According to their story, because the Baba was poor, they denied him the doctor's report. They didn't want to show him. Why? Are they shielding the industry god? As at that time, were they telling the Baba it was Naira Marley? So were they protecting Naira Marley? No. All of them. The boy lifestyle, all of them, they were there. Those are the people you want to have as friends. You need to start praying hard. Now, Wunmi denied Baba the doctor's report according to Baba Mohbad. She refused to release it. But at the end of the day, sooner than later, you will know they are not true. Yes, I'm on Instagram, España. Now, they denied Baba the doctor's report, including Adura, including Darosha, who is Mohbad's uncle, Mohbad's mother, his son, his brother. They all denied. Now, let's go on. They got to police station because of that doctor's report. Baba Mohbad was ridiculed. Police refused to get involved. I said, no, we're not supporting this. I need to be a pala. Sorry, guy. Come and see how dangerous, evil, devilish demonic. These people, we are following their story now because sooner than later, you will realize that all these stories, it will be removed from this case as it never happened. Trust me, you all will be shocked. Now, they now said they moved the body, including Wumi, Baba Mohbad, Adura. They went for Ikorodu because they couldn't get police report. Meanwhile, doctor report is still with Wumi as at that time. According, I'm blessed. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? That as at the time they got to police station, Wumi was there with them. And Wumi asked the doctor's report. Don't walk by because they've already set up some people they don't want you to reason along. So it's alleged that Wumi asked the doctor's report. Baba wanted to collect police report. It was denied. Wait, tell me. It was denied. Now, if Baba was denied police report because of the want of doctor's report, that was with Wumi. Is that not another reason for Baba to get angry? That you have the doctor's report and they are embarrassing me. They are saying they cannot give your husband police report for proper deposition in the morgue. Baba left the police station with the same body. Wumi followed, Adura followed, Darusha followed, right from Lekki to Ikorodu. Now, this is the worst evil, the worst evil that was done, the worst evil that was done to Mohbad's body, because there is no either police report or doctor's report. Meanwhile, doctor report is with Wumi, according to the Baba. Are you guys feeling what I'm feeling? Wumi is allegedly holding doctor's report. Yabo Jobi Kibitowawa, you need to listen to me. We are custodian of the African culture. We are ambassador of not just the theater arts, of the tradition of the Nigerian nation. All these things that is being explained to the entire nation, that the entire nation follow through, the entire police and the Ministry of Justice in Lagos State follow through, it's going to come as a serious taboo. In Komakpada Shele, if justice is not, how the mortuary was rejecting Mohbad's body. Wumi was holding the pass to preserve the body the right way. Now, Mohbad body, no dignity, no preservation, no respect for somebody who is a top star. These are not done by the industry gods. So this was being done by his own wife, brother, uncle, bosom friends. I should tell about the share myself well. They denied the body. They denied the body. They rejected the body. And Mohbad's body was kept outside. What a shame. It's quite sad.
Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop on? Is it to
Sonia Tomato Mix in a new stand-up pouch.
They left his body outside the morgue because The mortuary, according to them, said they will not accept the body of this young boy, Imole, because there is no doctor report or police report. Yet, the wife, Umi, is said to be in possession of the doctor's reports. As at the time, we were told she was even there at the mortuary with them. She was hiding the doctor's report because of what? How can you love Mohbad so much? The husband of your youth. And the mortuary are saying that the only option is for us to get either a doctor's report or a police report. Then we'll preserve this body with dignity. We don't want to be on the other side of the law. And they are telling us, as at that time, the report is with Wumi. Adra knew the report was issued, Mohbad's younger brother. Yet, they don't care if Mohbad was littering or was placed outside on a pan or on a desk outside the mortuary without no supervision, nothing.
On silence mode, bro.
For all of you thinking that these people deserve your support,
Peace, Mimi.
your children will
They
be.
cause violence, but still peace, Mimi.
All right, Mohbad is peace, but they actually left him to wallow in pain. His dignity. Well, to suffer excruciating, undignifying treatment. The hospital, the mortuary was saying, we would have loved to accept the body and preserve him for you the way it should be. But of course, without a doctor's report or police report, we cannot. And right there, on that same point, guys, power tap, guys. Power tap, guys, power tap.
You don't have to hurt me before you win. You don't have to kill somebody before you swing. Oh, Charlie Browse, let them struggle. Oh, let it go far without God.
And then Mohbad's body was left outside the mortuary. Left outside the mortuary with no dignity. Without dignity, Mohbad's body was left outside. Nigerians, who is on the Lord's side? I want to know. Who is on the side of justice? And then what do we see? If all these things happened, and Baba Mohbad knew all this, ask me, what last respect was Wunmi coming to do at the burial site? What last respect would that person be coming to do at the burial site, except we all know, or except all these stories are not true, it was concocted. If they are true, what would have been the reason why the family are not looking into the eyes of a woman and say, we don't know what this guy did to you, but you are hurting his legacy, his memory. This is the highest disrespect you can give any human being. You don't even want him to be properly preserved. And then, what did we saw? Wunmi wasn't there to pay last respect. Despite the fact that Mohbad's family, same people, all of them, Baba, Iya, Adura, all of them, they allowed the Wunmi to come again. Wunmi was not there to pay last respect. Wunmi was there to throw jazz, throw white substance on Mohbad's body. And suddenly, it turns out to be that Mohbad's elder sister, pick one you want, was also part of the diabolical jamboree. She threw substance on the body of Mohbad too. What would have been the reason? What audacity? Was she working for who by Mohbad? Is she also working for the industry gods? Why are the same people, same set of people that claimed there was a doctor report? Wunmi held it from them, and Mohbad was being rubbished, carried from police station, denied, document, taken to mortuary, denied, and his body was not preserved. Now the question you ask yourself, Blessing knew this. that Wunmi refused to drop the doctor's report. Adura knew this. His friends knew this. They are the people that I want to be fighting Manamali Samilari for bullying. But all of them, Aramoti, Yoshe Kuniso, what a people. And then they said, you know what? You have right to deny Mohbad the doctor's report. You have right as a wife to watch that Mohbad was not preserved. You have right to allow Mohbad to be kept outside without dignity. Nigerians, ladies and gentlemen, they all looked away and substance were thrown. Oh, King of the South, you discovered something. Bless you. I'm going to bring you up now. So ask yourself the question, who is fooling who? Meanwhile, they were silent and they were all jostling for money in the WhatsApp group. And the two things they were doing, three things: money from the public, how they would bring down Naramali, and how to recover Mohbad's property. And at the end of the day, for 2 years, Baba never saw the nurse eye to eye. Yet the nurse was arrested. She was in incarceration. That is, if truly she was in incarceration for 3 months plus. The voice of reasoning will never be allowed to stay. One of the reasons why Very Dark Man was actually punished and was sentenced. He was not sentenced, rather, he was sent to prison, was because he was bringing the voice of reasoning. And this set of people, led by Yabo Ojo, they would never allow divergent views that will open and expand your horizon. They want this country to continue to go backward. This set of people, they want this country to be perpetually exploited. They don't want your children to be free. Yeah. She did the same thing with me in the case of Obagesha. I stood firm. Obagesha would have been sentenced to life imprisonment with additional 16 years. That means he will never be out forever. I said, not on your life. They were women. They have power. They had influence. But I have the truth. I stood my ground. I know it was very tricky then. I know they would come for my ICK. Because if they could not send me to where they sent Very Dark Man to, they would have to go after my name. But I was, I'm always miles ahead of them. But I maintained that you cannot continue to run this country like this. Tricky issues. When Martin Luther King was fighting that there shouldn't be segregation. Some black women, black people that Martin Luther King was fighting for, they felt Martin Luther King was a trouble. A black woman stabbed him, saying, what are you talking about? Because they don't want to allow the voice of reasoning. But today, your father, my father, your mother, my mother, your sister, my sister, your cousin, my cousin, your friends, relatives, Ojulumo, they traveled to America, same America, where late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was stabbed for speaking that you should enjoy what you are enjoying today. A black person was one of us that actually said, what is your problem? These people own it. They said, and Martin Luther King wasn't fighting about who owns America, who doesn't own America. He was fighting for human dignity and equal fundamental human rights. So when cases come up, it's always tricky. And people like that woman that stabbed, there are people like them at that Yabo. They would not want you all to listen to divergent views that could expand your horizon and make you reason that this is how the law works and this is how the law operates. Very dark man could not escape it then. They brought out his nude from the same WhatsApp group. And from the same WhatsApp group, they ensured laid their hands on him. He was not only detained in police station, he was taken to court and he was remanded in prison. Because he was speaking the truth. He was speaking the voice of reasoning. That is how terrible we are. And all of you, you join these ladies and you join them to damage Mohbad. And all of us want to rest. He said, rest him, bo. You give me justice because I have already paid the price. Injustice to me is injustice. Justice to me is injustice to all of you. So we are now looking the case the way it should be looked into. They said their stories. And recently, Yomi came out. He was able to tell us the 3 people that came out of the house. She was speaking to me via her elder brother. Because normally it would have been an interview between me and her, but I don't want a situation whereby, I could be entrapped or stuff. So I didn't want to go further. So I said, I sent questions and reply. So for want of it, I've been able to speak to Yomi directly and indirectly, Adura directly. I've been able to speak to Spending a little bit. I've been able to speak with Baba Mohbad a little bit. I've been able to speak to Mama Mohbad a little bit. The only person I couldn't have access to was the Darusha. I've been able to speak to Prime Boy. We spoke on phone and then we spoke. So I've done my due diligence. The only person that was missing and who had already left the shores of Nigeria is Darusha. And that Darusha is still the same person. Spending is claiming never even stayed with them in the house. Immediately they came back from the show, he left. But later on, 3 a.m., Yomi said Darusha was part of those that rushed out of the house and then come back. And then the question is this. What broke Mohbad's neck? Someone said when they were doing anointing, and to she anointing sorioku in a little bit don't she anointing sin and you all believed it and you kept quiet. That Mohbad's neck was broken because the casket was too short. Why can you as people be easily hoodwinked into some terrible lies that will bring curse on the nation? I have a call to conscience. Are you a police officer? Are you a soldier? Are you a government official? Don't be deceived. You are being trusted with public funds. You are being trusted with the commonwealth of the people. You are being trusted with the future and the sanity of a society. Anything you use that uniform or that position to do, you are leaving it for your children. Don't be deceived. If you destroy the country more because of what you want to eat, your children, your children, your children that you are using that position to do, particularly the ones you did in Mohbad's case, or the ones that some of you know and you are hating it while you are in that position, you are doing is waiting for your children. The only sad reality is that maybe few of the innocent children will take out of it. But if anybody is deceiving you, I'm an immigration officer, I'm a custom officer, and the only thing you are looking for is what you will eat alone. You don't care what you are emitting into the society. I can tell you for free, this is good news. I am PA to Almighty God. God asked me to tell you, for every negativity, you are using the position of public trust, even if you are a civilian. You are doing everything for your children, not just for yourself. Because I need to in Nigeria. We speak reality to ourselves. Everything you are doing, I can tell you for free, to Dele, the moment you get home and you find your children lying down, sleeping, just remember that what you have done in that office, when you are leaving, you are bringing them home. If you have emitted positivity while you are at work, you are bringing the positivity and blessing to your children. If you have done positivity and blessing to your children, if you have done anything evil with that position of trust, your children are the first casualty. I don't care if you take them abroad. I don't care if you make them school abroad. Pencil, ordinary shana wọn rí wọn invent anything. Invent anything. Nigeria Nobody's going to stop me from standing and fighting for Mohbad. Nobody's going to stop me from speaking my truth. Nobody will stop me from risking my life to stand by what is right. Of course, it's very tricky. Of course, my name will be attacked. Don't be surprised. Some of these women, you see them attacking me on social media. Some of them are actually responsible for what by their husband. It may be those inside okiki, don't sari in kokiri. What the law kwe mogba. But at the end of the day, at the ICK oko ati ti o papo ko gbe nkan. Ko jamo koko ko lobby koko. But we want a society that works for everybody, that will make you be safe. Even if your husband is thinking of taking your life, you need a society and a system that work, that you don't even need your family. The system is your number one family. The system should be able to protect you from your children that wish to take your life. Or if they take your life, the system should be able to get you justice, even if your child take your life. That is when everybody will start respecting everybody's life. The system should be able to work with this case. Look at this scenario, the trajectory that I just explained. I am not seeking justice for Mohbad. I'm not seeking justice for Adura. I'm not seeking justice for me. I'm seeking justice for Mohbad. He's the number one. He's the lead actor. Mohbad gongo ló ń béèrè fún justice. Òun ló jà. Òun ni ò gbà kó sin òun. If Mohbad is not fighting for justice, he would have long been buried. Whether it's by mistake, whether it's by anything, he would have long been buried. We want renewed hope of justice. It's quite sad. Thank you so much, gifters, all of you. I'm seeing all of you. I don't want to be too carried. I'm seeing all of you. I'm seeing all you're sending. Thank you for your support, for your gift, for your encouragement. We have work to do. We have work to do. Mohbad must get justice. King of the South, send your request. You know, when in April, made some moves and everything, I already figured it out that if Mohbad is going to get justice, I don't think the Lagos State governor, the commissioner of police in Lagos State, they saw what I'm having a belief that until a bigger police institution look into this matter, that's how we're going to get justice. I need to take a step back. And I make them believe that, oh, they were coming after my life, they will do this. Yeah, they were planning it, but I know they can't get to me. But you need to let them feel like they're on top of the game. So I lay back. I was strategizing. They didn't know I was going to be publishing the letter to the president on newspaper, they thought it wasn't going to happen because they've already sent their agents, block every means of fund to this NGO. If you block means of fund to the NGO and you start attacking the Yomi, accusing him of money, people will stay away from him. They never knew I was going to travel to England to submit the letter to the president and follow the diplomatic route. It is time for us to now activate the majority of some key embassies now. In the next 3 days, they will all be fully activated. Mark my words for it. King of South.
Yeah, how are you? I just have something short to show, and maybe because it's late on my side. I just have something short to show, but I have some other things that I want to show. But I may be wrong, right? But I believe that when the senator visited Mama's Mubad, when Mama Mubad,
Okay.
I want to believe that this what do you call it? This DMW, DMW. This guy that VDM has been dragging. I believe he was at that place. He was there. Yeah, I want to believe that he was there, but I say I could be wrong. Maybe it's not him, but maybe people that knows him will say it is him or not. But there's a scene in this video, right? That Adura is holding a phone recording, and Damola also have a phone recording. The both of them have a phone. The thing here is that which phone did Adura sell? Also has a phone. But anyways, we speak with facts, so let's go to the video.
Let me bring you to the base train.
This is the video. This is Adura in the. Okay.
How are you?
Yes. Yeah.
What's going on? Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
This is the video.
No.
If you go, you check this video, you see Adura has a phone.
Can you? Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear
good.
you. In this video, I just want to show something short, and then I will drop. When you come online again, because it's very late here, you see, this is Adura. Let me get back to the video because it's kind of zooming in. Okay, it says the speed is. Let's reduce the speed. Oh no. Okay, you see here. This is Adura.
Okay.
Can you see Adura? Can you see Adura? Adura is having a phone. Can you see Adura?
Yes, on the like a red shirt. Red trouser.
Red trouser. This is Damola. This is Damola here. Damola is doing a video recording as well as Adura. Watch. Okay, this is he collected Adura's phone, but first, this is his own phone in his hand. Let's go back. You see his phone?
Mm-hmm.
This is Damola having his own phone in his hand, doing his own recording,
Mm-hmm.
and Adura has his phone recording.
I think
So which
the
phone?
Damola is on that green shirt or something. I don't know if it's green.
Yes, this is Damola. This
Okay.
is Damola here. This is Adura,
Mm-hmm.
and Damola is doing his own video recording.
With his own
You
phone.
see Damola's phone? Do you see Damola's phone? You can see Damola with his phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See Adura. Adura has his own phone, so Damola puts his phone away, and then he will collect Adura's phone to do the recording. You see?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
You see? He put his own phone away. This is his phone in his hand. He's holding a bottle of water and his own phone. This is his phone.
Hmm.
So which phone did Adura sell to Damola?
Exactly.
It is Adura that sent you that message.
I know.
Simple and sure.
Absolutely.
It is Adura. Adura was the one that sent you that message.
No, it's
You
not.
see, Damola has his own phone in his hand. You can see it. That is Damola's own phone. And after he was done recording his video, he collected Adura's phone because at this point, you see Adura. And for those that are saying that this girl is Wumi, this girl is not Wumi. This girl right here is not Wumi.
Yeah.
This girl with the pink cap is not Wumi.
Mhm. Yeah. I
That
think-
is Darosh. That is Darosha's girlfriend. He just got married to her before he left for they left. I think he left from Nigeria. So I have her own videos that the time that Darosha was getting married to engaging her.
Hmm.
So this girl, you see her height and everything. You know that this girl is not what do you call it?
Me?
Not Wumi. This girl is not Wumi.
But King of the South, did you hear my analysis on the
When?
the one I was talking about? The fact that Baba Mubad inferred that the doctor's report is being held by Wumi, but Baba Mubad and the same Wumi went to the police station according to their story, and the police said we cannot issue this police report except we sight and see and document the doctor's report. And Baba Mubad wants the public to be angry against the police that they refused to even issue in police report. Meanwhile, her daughter-in-law was holding the pass to get the police report to be issued. Now let's fast forward again. I said, now they went to Ikorodu, to the mortuary. The mortuary also insisted that we will only admit this body if we see either doctor's report or police report. Wumi was there with Baba Mubad, according to them, with Adura at the mortuary. And they all saw that they rejected Mubad's body because of that. And they allowed Wumi, like, they are all like, why are you not releasing this thing? Don't you want this man to be given dignity? And they preferred that Mubad's body should sleep outside the morgue, unsupervised, rotting, smelling, decaying. I am saying, why Wumi was holding the passage for that dignity to be given.
Yeah.
So now
So,
picture it. The same
yeah, Mr.
Wunmi
Yomi.
was not allowed to come to the burial to come and do what? Which
Yeah,
respect?
Miss,
Is that not
Mr.
disrespect?
Mr. Yeah, Mr. Yomi. Uh, for me, right? I would say this again, and I would say this again, right?
Mm.
I don't think that Baba Bumba was in the know of that doctor's report. The people that it was in the know of the doctor's report, let's not forget the nurse, according to her CTC, the nurse said that they gave the doctor's report to I think DJ Bami. When you went and did your own investigation, you learned that they gave the doctor's report to the lawyer.
Mhm.
They were the ones, though, and just let's not forget, at that period of time, Baba wasn't there. Baba only came there later on when they brought the body back to the house. You see, so they were having something to hide.
Now this is
So if they
you
were not
understand?
having something to hide, I don't think that Wumi would not look at Baba. Me, I feel like allegedly, I feel like Wumi wanted to set Baba up. They all was in agreement to
But
set that man up
okay, now let me
because
ask you. Let me ask you this.
Mr. Yami, wait, Mr. Yami, let me learn, right? Because number one, she told the man to take the body to the shrine to go and check on what happened. What if that man would have taken that body whilst going to the shrine, and later on they now call police to go and arrest that man? Because number one, the whole thing here is that I think that because she said two things and three, she's
Wait.
always saying three different things.
King of the South.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me be honest with you. Even if they are trying to set Baba up, we're asking for the truth here. I want you to. Are you there? I want you to listen to me. It's like you're busy on the phone. You need to. I need to know you're listening. Now, the moment the police
I'm here, but I'm just trying to get. I'm here. I'm listening to you. I'm
listen
just trying
first.
to get a picture of me sitting whilst.
Wait.
1 minute, sir.
You
I'm
have to listen
listening.
to me now. I wait to listen to you. Give me just 1 minute. And you gotta look for what you want to look for. Are you there? King of the South. King of the South.
You hit your head. You see your car. Let me test you.
King of the South.
With you, Mr. Yomi. Mr.
Can we
Yomi, I'm
give
fully with you. I'm listening.
just don't you're showing your phone is showing that you're busy on the phone. Listen now.
Okay.
Like
All right. Okay.
leave whatever. Listen,
I'm here. I'm
listen.
listening.
The moment they were at the police station and there is request for doctor's report from whoever is leading the charge. Baba is not a 19-year-old boy. He's 15-year-old boy, 50 something. Even if you are not in the know, you didn't know what happened, but you wanted to go and obtain a document, and then the police said something is fishy. If you guys are taking the body to the hospital, there is no way there won't be doctor's report issued. If you are telling us here, even if you, the Baba, are saying what they told you was that your son was taken to 2 hospitals, there is no way at least one of the hospitals would have issued you a doctor's report. Why are you coming to us without a doctor's report? They don't want the doctor's report. They want police reports that will cover up for whatever it is. And the police officers refuse not to be part of it. Now, the question now is this. If Baba did not know, he doesn't have a knowledge with police when they got to police station. When they now got to the morgue and he realized that his son is about to be ridiculed again in death because of that doctor's report. This doctor's report, Wumi and Adura led the attendance. Baba was not there. If Wumi was not cooperating, Why is Adura not cooperating and saying, why would you want my brother to sleep outside the morgue? If the only thing that will make him to be preserved with dignity is doctor's report, whether it was DJ Bami, whether it was the lawyer, whether it was Wumi, why are they not fighting to say, what are you guys protect? Why are you hiding? At that point, even if Baba was not set up or he was set up, the question is, why are you quiet about that? Why are the parents of Wumi not being called? Like, why is your daughter hiding the doctor's report? Because as at that time, for the second time, police and the mortuary, they rejected any cooperation except that document. Why would I consider as a father? Why would I want to proceed? Why is that not a bone of serious anger? Why was it that the same Wumi, after the burial, after throwing substance on the body, went to the same Baba for prayer, and the same Baba blessed her and prayed for her? Kojomo Army General, Kojomo, the chief of army staff, the #1 military person in Nigeria. If that was her daughter, I will fight with my life on the line and say, you are not going to be close to where my son is going to be interred. You are not here to play last respect. You have desecrated, you have messed up the memory, everything that my son stood for in life and in death. So what are we talking about? What are we exactly talking about? Why are we making excuses for all this blatant and obvious conspiracy?
Mr. Yomi, Mr. Yomi, I'm not making any excuses, right? You know me, right? I like to deal with facts, right? I like to deal with facts and this thing. For Adura not mentioning this thing, we all can clearly see that Adura is not looking for justice for his brother, because allegedly maybe they promised him something. Because if they did not promise him something, and he was realizing in a moment, knowing that thing wasn't coming to him, why would Adura just wake up in the blue moon with his
You're already
handle and
digressing.
just send you?
King of the South.
Yeah, and just send you.
You are digressing.
Wait,
Now.
Mr. Yomi,
I am
I'm not
talking about.
digressing. I'm coming.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. You spoke about Adura, right? I'm trying to
No,
see.
I'm talking about the moment Baba took the body to the morgue,
Yeah.
and you got there, and they said, "We would love to accept this service, sir, but according to the law, if you don't have police reports, we need doctor's reports." And Baba, at that time, who is he going to be blaming for holding or having the doctor's report? The point is, at that time he will ask, and know what's going on. Even if they trap him to come and carry his son's body, the fact remains that that's all of you look at. They said they won't accept this boy's body. I can't take him to my house, and we're already in Ikorodu. That means if this boy is not accepted in any morgue, this body will sleep outside.
The body did sleep. The body, according to Darosha, the body slept outside.
Now the
They
question now
all
is,
were there. They were all there. The only person that wasn't there was Mama Mobad.
can I ask you one question? Who did you think was holding the doctor's report, and who do you think Baba Mubad should have asked? At that point, when did you think he should make a
I want to believe. Okay, let's.
hold
Okay,
on.
according to the.
At what point
Yes, yeah, I'm listening.
do you think he should make a strong stance and say, I want the doctor's report now? At what point did you think should be his break point to demand for the doctor's report?
When they went to the mortuary, you are right. But you see, Baba made some mistakes. He had made some mistakes, right? That I will not put him on a pedestal to say, oh, Baba did everything right. Baba made some mistakes. But at the end of the day, I believe that when this thing was given to, when the was given according to the nurse, because I'm quoting according to the
Why
nurse,
would you
when the doctor's report was given to DJ Bami, I'm sure that DJ Bami handed over the death certificate. I mean the death certificate to Wumi.
King of the South, I want to
Allegedly.
I'm sorry to cut you there. Why would you think Even at the, let's forget about police station. At the mortuary, why would you think they will still want to hoard that report at the mortuary to preserve the body of the young boy?
Unless, yeah, because allegedly maybe they had something to hide. They had something to hide.
And
They had something to hide.
they all went to burial
Yeah.
without suspecting anybody or even raising eyebrow.
Yes, they never suspected anybody. Even Baba first interview, he said that the only thing he heard, the wife, he asked
They,
the
they,
wife,
fool-
the wife
they, they,
said nurse came
fooled
and
all of
took
us.
mobile injection, and you know this
King of the
injection,
South.
and anything can happen.
King of the South.
Yes.
They might have been a warring faction. Team Baba and Team Wumi. Something resulted or caused the conflict between Baba and Wumi. Though the justice, in my own opinion, if the
Yeah.
reason why the DNA was put up front or is part of the stuff is immediately the DNA, in my own opinion, if the DNA was resolved now, and it turns out to be that Mohbad does not have a child, that means Naira Marley would have to face the Baba and drop the
Yes.
entire stuff. Wumi
Yes.
was already going behind to fight for the same property from Naira Marley.
Yes.
And that is why
Yeah.
they keep, dragging Naira Marley into the matter. So that he will be scared and they will use the government or everything or court to get all the realities. And Naira Marley was wise enough that I won't release anything to both of you. I want the court
Yes.
to tell me who I should give it to. So now, before you release, you would have to say, until you people resolve your DNA matter. Because if the DNA is still in conflict, it's still a matter, I won't release to any of you. So both of them are still going to be losing. So one of them will have to start playing friendship with Naira Marley. Because I think the money is going to be run into, if not billions, because at the end of the day, it is a continuous income.
Yeah, it's a continuous income as long
So
as
that
Mohbad's
is
music
why
is being streamed.
either party, either Baba part or Wumi part, they don't want any evidence that has to do with visual. So both of them were fighting on different fronts to block it. That is why they don't like somebody like me. And they did everything they could. They sponsored some non-entities to go after my reputation, my name, committee, and I said, no, not on your lives. Threaten me, do all sort of things, I will not back off. And I'm not backing off. Trust me, my brother, I am not backing off. We're on the
No, that's it. Nobody
Nobody's
we
going to get
shouldn't
that.
back up from this because this is it's not just about Mohbad. It's about the future generation of. It's not only about Nigeria. This thing is about humanity and Africa
Exactly.
generation. Yeah, Africa generation. So we are all not backing down from this,
Thank
until
you so
Mohbad get the right justice. So, Mr. Yomi, I
much.
want let me go in T mode for a minute. I just want to show people that are saying that girl that was talking to Mama Mohbad is Wumi. I want to
Okay.
show the difference between that girl and Wumi. So
Okay.
I'm here. I'm listening.
I'll wait for you. Let's go on a musical break. Maybe you'll be done before this particular track ends. I'll wait for you.
Hurt me before you win. You don't have to kill somebody before you sing. Oh, Charlie Browse, there they lose trouble. Oh, there they go far. Without God, someone wrote the lure. So go fish even the back for you, labo for the spoon, the juju. Every man that's bad. That's how you like the lad. That's how you 1990 turn to beat pass. It makes me feel bad. More than to feel good. Now I'm feel better. So, Larry, if you're jellyba. To the paper, walk on. I said, put me on drug. Now I'm on top. Life more than you come to. Mo pa wọn ní Naija, ó tún pa wọn ní London. Fún wọn ní kébìkì pa wọn láìsíbọ̀ ìwọ̀n tán náà. Mọ́mí mi àti dáàdì mi, ọkàn lọ question mi. Wọ́n níbo ló ti rí vibe yìí ṣé ọwọ́ Dímọ̀.
So,
Àwọn
Mr.
tó fi
Yomi,
ní
Mr. Yomi,
Yeah.
this is the girl, right? This is the girl. This is Darosha's girlfriend. This is
Okay.
Darosha's girlfriend.
I think it's the same cap she was
And
using in that house.
yeah, this is Darosha's girlfriend. You see her face. You
Oh,
can put
this
me
way.
on the big
Hold
screen
on.
so that you can see it
Sorry.
clearly.
I apologize.
Yeah. This is Darosha's girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
This girl is Darosha's girlfriend. This is Wumi. This is Wumi. Do you
Where?
see the difference?
Where is Umi?
In the same. Yeah, this is Wumi.
Where is she?
Hold on, let me clean my. Hold on. Let me clean my lens. Okay. Can you see? Do you see Wumi?
Okay, yeah. I'm black.
This is Do you see? Do you see this girl face?
Right. The nose is different. Even the nose is even different.
Do you see the cheek? Do you see the cheek?
And the nose.
How this cheek is?
And the nose.
This is
Umi's
Wumi.
nose is pointed.
Thank you. So that this girl is not Wumi. This girl is Darosha's girlfriend. This is Darosha on top of his own girlfriend.
On babe.
This is Darosha's girlfriend. She was only pretending to be like, you know, I'm not sure what she was doing at this point, but you know they are all in alliance with the story, right? To give to Mama Mohbad. Because as soon as the press came in, she was the first person that rushed to Mama Mohbad to start talking in Mama Mohbad's ears. This girl is not Wumi. This girl is Darusha's girlfriend. People should take note of this now. This girl is not Wumi. You see her face? This is not Wumi.
You are correct.
This is Wumi.
You are very correct. You are very correct.
This is Wumi. Yeah.
But
So
on
Darusha's
this day,
girlfriend
on this day, it's like, was Wumi in the house on this day? This girl was bending behind.
She wasn't in any of these videos. According to the narration, we heard that they said she was at like an interrogation. She was at an interrogation to the police station, but I'm not sure if that is true. But from the beginning of this video, when the senator came in, Madam Yabo Jo walked into the room. Somebody took her into the room. So she came and joined Tonton DK later. She came in the video later.
I think they are trying to stage her to make it look like Wumi was around.
Wumi, thank you, smart. That's it. They staged her just how they staged Wumi's auntie on the candle night. They staged Wumi's auntie, what do you call her? Whoa. What's Wumi's bigger sister's name? Karimo. Karimo and Miss Auntie were the ones that were on the stage. So they staged these two people. They staged these two people to be like Wumi, but that girl is not Wumi. That girl is not Wumi. That girl is not Wumi. That girl is Darosha's future wife to be.
You know what?
That's it.
You know what I suspect that happened on this day? It's more likely that at that time, the police already detained Wumi. They had the truth there. You understand? So for the public not to raise eyebrow, for that news to filter, so they have to stage it like Wumi was there while they are trying to negotiate a release and cover up. You know, there's no way. All the stories that they are saying now, they will say it to proper police detective, and they will have a leeway. They will tell them it doesn't add up, no matter how they say it. You understand? Because the police would have been to the hospital, and if the account of the two doctors would have just thrown them away. That Mohbad was brought in BID and rigor mortis ascertain stage 3. So which body are they saying they are trying to survive you understand? Immediately the police will go back to everybody in the house and say, you guys, you are playing with fire. We went to the hospital, they said you brought in a dead body that has been showing signs of rigor mortis stage 3. So how is it possible under 45 minutes Mohbad has gone to stage 3? That's enough evidence. That doctor's report at Perez is enough to send all of those people in the house to prison. Stage 4, Papa. Even stage 4. That doctor's report at Perez alone is enough to send
Mr. Yomi, why is it that Perez is not suing? What do you call it? Suing Wumi for that statement, because she's boldly saying that they brought Mohbad 20 minutes after, and then the doctor said that.
She was referring to Kuramed.
So, but Kuramed needs to come up and either debunk this thing or.
They did.
But no.
I
But
was there.
Mr. Yomi, Wumi said debunk the whole thing, right? Wumi debunked herself. She said, okay, let's just say she didn't debunk, because she said when they took him to Kuramed 20 minutes after the doctor said that he was dead, then she said she told Darosha, these people do not know what they are doing. My husband cannot be dead. So now they took Mohbad to the second hospital. Then the second hospital, which is Perez now, Perez is saying, after 15 minutes, Perez said that Mohbad is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me show this other short video. See here. Mr. Yomi, look here.
Hold on.
You see?
Wait. Papa, when they do something like that, request for big screen. I might not remember.
Okay. You see the girl? You see this girl? Mm-hmm. See how huge this girl is. This girl is not Wumi. You see? Mm-hmm. As soon as the press came in, she's the first person that rushed to Mama Mohbad.
And she was covering her face. Oh, I think her face is up.
Yes.
Take it back. See. Take it back and zoom. Back. Wait. No. Come forward. You could see where the hand is not on the face. Go forward a little bit. Now, there. Yeah, zoom.
You see?
I've been told that she's not. I've been told it's not Wumi, and at that day, Wumi was in the police station. According to Yabo and this girl.
Mr. Yomi, look at this girl height. Look at her height. Look at her body structure.
Even
you know that this girl is not Wumi.
And nose is not even Wumi.
Yes. Okay. Now watch. Let me remove it on slow motion and let's go to the normal this thing. See, as soon as Mama Mohbad sat in, look at what she does. She Mama Mohbad head. As soon as she talked to Mama Mohbad shake her head. Because it's like, Mama Mohbad, don't bring about anything about maybe the this thing, how Mohbad pie or what's go straight to Naramali.
She didn't get strong memory.
Yes.
And there is no way. There is no way the senator will be there, and Wumi was there and will be going. No, she'll be seated to address the senator. Because she's the one the senator came to visit, not Mama Mohbad.
Yes.
Not Mama Mohbad. Yeah, Mohbad doesn't live in that house.
So Fabiyi, we were told, unfortunately, she was with the police on that very day. And when Karimon just first came back to us, when he first came back to Baba Mohbad, he confirmed that it was Darosa's wife. I don't doubt that, because I think, I heard it somewhere that she wasn't there. It's possible. I'm not confirming it, but it's possible that Wumi wasn't in on that very day.
But it is. Let's forget about let's forget about it being positive. Possible. This is not Wumi. Period. This is not Wumi. Okay, this other person that I want you guys to confirm
So bad.
if this is who I'm seeing. I want you to confirm if this is who I'm seeing here. Okay, this guy. I want you guys to be sure. Let's see. Okay. See here. Mr. Yomi, 1 minute. Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Let me take you out to this screen.
I want you guys to confirm if this is I don't know, DMW. What do you call it?
The Dre.
DMW.
Is it the Dre?
Yeah, I want to know who is this guy? Because he was all over the place with what do you
That's
call
him.
him?
That's him. Move closer a bit.
Dre. Yes, that's Dre.
That's him.
Yes, he's the one.
Jesus.
Wait, you see?
100% he's the one.
What's going on?
So we have a very big this thing. A very serious this thing, Mr. Yomi.
Maybe that's why Very Dark Man said, maybe not all in the WhatsApp group know what is going on, but 2 or 3 people, they knew what Prime about and they know what they are doing.
Are you guys sure this is Dre?
This is him.
Because
One,
Jacket.
if you go to Very Dark Man's page, the picture he posted, this one and Yabojo, you will see him there very clear. He's the one. He's the one.
okay. Okay, so that's it. That's it. So, Mr. Yomi, I have to go. It's very late here.
King of
When
the
you
South.
come up.
King of
Yeah.
the South, please,
Yeah.
before you go, the reason why
Yeah.
I came up was that in this video, this particular video you just showed now that you said that wasn't Wumi, there is
Yeah.
another video again that is exactly that same day that we saw Wumi wearing short knickers sitting down.
Yes. I showed the picture. Right now. That's how I just convince people right now that is not Wumi.
No.
I think I have that picture
The
here.
one you even zoomed in while
Yeah.
he was bending behind Mama Bad, I confirm immediately that's not woman.
It's not Wumi. Hold on. I show that you are talking about this. You are talking about this picture. Let me show it again.
I'll show it again. Show it again.
This is what you were talking about.
This is the one.
Yes. So this is Wumi. This is Wumi. And
This is Wumi.
that girl is not Wumi.
Is it the same day?
Is the same.
Yeah, I think maybe it was later on that day.
Yes.
Because at this time, this video has been deleted. There's no way I can find this video, but somebody had a screenshot. This person who has this thing, they had a screenshot on this thing. So this is how I got it.
Wonderful forensic job, forensic analysis. Trust me, guy. I give it to you. This is it.
King of the South, really appreciate you. Well done. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are welcome.
South,
Anything for
King of the
justice
South,
for Mohbad.
where
Yeah.
you can get the real video, this one, the real one, go to Summer. There's a girl called Summer.
Oh, Summer has deleted all her videos. And
Okay.
yeah, Summer and myself, you know, I used to notice things and I used to send it to Summer before when Summer just started, but she deleted all her videos. The Summer deleted all her videos. I think she saved them and deleted everything. Because you know, Summer is the first person that started with this great analysis, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she was the one that started. Yeah, and then before But I was working with someone before I even started coming up. I started coming up because someone stopped coming analyzing videos and stuff like that. So that's why I started coming out. But I was working with someone from day one.
I thought probably she fed up at the time. When
Yeah.
nothing was
My bad, my bad manner. Good afternoon,
she
Yomi.
was doing a great job that time. She
Sister
was really doing a
Kenzo.
great job.
I greet
So
everybody.
I will talk to you guys later.
Thank
I
you.
will be listening. But I'm going
Have a
to
good
bed.
night.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been listening to the voice of King of the South and West, a volunteer, a researcher, a very detailed justice fighter, a resource person. He is a scholar and he's been able to help. He's been helping over the months, over the years, on key forensic analysis on events that unfolded and that are still unfolding in the course of justice for Mohbad. But of course, we are a few weeks to justice for Mohbad. In 2 years, he's still in the mug. But I don't want us to waste away 11th and 12th of Debola, welcome on board. I don't want us to waste 11th and 12th of September 2025. We have a clear-cut demand. We have a new lead. And don't forget, the case that is being handled by the Lagos State Police Command has rounded up. The coroner inquest has rounded up. The Ministry of Justice in Lagos State, for whatever it is they are doing, they've given advice to the police in Lagos State that were primarily saddled with the responsibility of getting Mohbad justice. They've rounded up their investigation in their own opinion, and they filed charges against those they thought as questions to answer, and that is Spending and the nurse. They said they have no evidence against any other person that they've committed anything. Don't forget, this same Ministry of Justice, this same police command were approached with a new lead that we had, and they refused to act on them for whatever reasons they don't. And then we were able to notice that the video and the phone from which they removed the 3 seconds video, they were shielding it. They were not making an attempt for the content of that phone to be out. That means truly there is an order from above. Who is the above? Who is trying to commit crime? Who is trying to rob the cause of injustice? Who is trying to aid and abet with the murderers of Mohbad? And then when you look at the trajectory that I pointed out earlier on, and the other key elements that are surfaced in the course of this case, you know certainly they've hijacked the justice system and the pathway to justice in Lagos State. And as God will have it, before they would do that, 3 seconds video came in, the confession came in. We are now, as society, we should ask clearly that they might have done abracadabra with the CCTV inside Mohbad's house. They might have done abracadabra with the neighbor's CCTV. They might have done abracadabra with the doctor's report. They even did abracadabra by not going to lift the CCTV of Perez Hospital. They might have done abracadabra trying to, do injustice to details and information that will give Mohbad justice. But of course, they tried to do abracadabra into what came through Adra's TikTok DM and the 3 seconds video. But it has been established that the 3 seconds video that was sent to Break the Silence Foundation, a human rights organization headed by my humble self, is Mohbad's house. That 3 seconds video has violence. That 3 seconds video has 3 important parties, maybe more. But 3 people, Mohbad, Wunmi Cynthia Adebanjo, and 1 individual, Zumo. And of course, maybe other people are involved. Maybe that was the person that was sent or given the assignment. We will know very shortly. And at the end of the day, we got to know that these 3 people are there. But up until now, the police in Lagos State, they said they're not going to be treating that, and they don't want the content of that phone to be out. And it's certain that the evidence is out there. And at the end of the day, there was a high-powered effort to shield Wumi from attending to the invitation of the Assistant Inspector General of Police in Lagos State, heading Zone 2. I don't know what they did. They tried to ridicule the office of the Assistant Inspector General of Police. They cited a series of reasons why Wumi should not be invited, despite the fact they don't even know why the respected police officer, a top high-ranking police officer, wants to see her in the course of that investigation. They assume they know. Maybe they travel or they go around with X-ray machine. But it's unheard. And at the end of the day, same order from above, or whoever has been sponsoring them, they took the case away from Zone 2 and returned it back to Panzi. We held on and we held on to our own side of the struggle as a human rights organization. We said, fine. They thought by taking the case back again, we'll get tired, we'll be scared, and will not stand firm to pursue the case. I said, well, not on their lives. We went back to Panti. The Panti that they said we went to steal fake stamp, that the Deputy Commissioner of Police, they were looking for us, they issued a lot of threats. I saw all of them, I said, these lads, they don't understand what it means to touch justice. And at the end of the day, it was agreed. Apart from that, it was agreed. Damola Inde Abibido again confirmed that, yes, I deleted that video. They were not even saying the shot was not real. They were not saying the video is not important or real. The only excuse they were able to give when we got to Kwanti was they saw our own legal resistance. I went there without a lawyer. But as God will have it, Spirit Mobadiko Wanumi, but about Lord the money. I faced 3 lawyers in 2 different sessions. And the police concluded that we don't know whether Mr. Yomi body is being power tapped or is being wired. So we cannot. His phone might be out there. We don't know if it's bugged. The police agreed on principle that Damola Inde Abib has committed another serious crime by admitting that homicide evidence was deleted. Despite the fact, when he was arrested in Ogombo, in his statement, he never said he deleted the video upon arrest. When he was detained in Ogba, in Ikeja, that is the Lagos State Police Command, the Office of the Commissioner of Police, he never said that he deleted the homicide evidence. When we worked with the police and the AIG arrested him, Adura and King White, in his statement there, he never said he deleted any video. He never said he deleted. And that means he had 3 different institutions of the police and different of almost 6 months. There was no way he said he deleted any of his evidence. Now, when we got back to Panti, the Panti is their oven. That is where they thought anything they say will fly. Even if it confirmed before me that the Bible bad, nothing will happen. Then he went up boldly and said, yes, I deleted it because the police officer, Superintendent of Police Ibrahim, ASP Ibrahim, said, Mr. Man, from this argument and interview and investigation activity, lawyers, you are lawyer for Damola and Adura. From what we have here now, it shows clearly that this Damola Inde had committed a serious crime. Adura, who is having the video for a long time, is also committed a serious crime. You don't have to hold evidence like that. But of course, we would go further. We would retrieve the video since the phone is still within our command. And then they ask him for the last time, Damola, that video is in the phone that was sold to you. When we get the phone, you access it for us and you bring where you claimed you remove the 3 seconds video. He said, I have deleted it. I said, are you joking? He said, it's 7 seconds video. He said it and it will be proven. The officer told him, hey, Don't make a fool of us here. Mohbad can never record a video and record 7 seconds while they are fighting his wife inside his house. Adura came to the press conference, confirmed that the video is almost 10 minutes. Then the question is, Damola is saying the video is 7 seconds. That it is from the 7 seconds, he removed 3 seconds. At the 3 seconds, so at the 7 seconds, so at the Adura Tony is almost 10 minutes. They don't want us to see. The question is, why is the Lagos State top police officer, the number one police officer in Lagos State, the previous one and the current, why are they involved in this cover? Why are they not avoiding and saying, let the truth be served? Why are people trying to pin, the way they pin it on Aramali? They are about to pin it on another person that has nothing to do with why of Mohbad. The person that has never given order that Mohbad should be denied justice. This is the game they are playing, and that is another aspect that we got to know. How I got to know is too extreme. You guys don't want to know. And I said, I'm going to speak out. I'm going to tell the president, I heard this. It's classified. But I have to show my loyalty to the president and say, sir, something is coming up. They want to take over your government by all means. And one of the tools they thought they can use is this, different set of machineries. Like, let's do for what we can do in our own side to gain power back so that we can have a say in any government that we worked for. And that is why we screamed and we spoke out that the government should look into the matter. And luckily, the case was taken away from Panti, and it has been given the order that it should be harmonized and prosecution should follow. But of course, they were making it look like, when we see Yomi, when they come to write statement, they will act. We will know very soon. Nigerians, we're on for the last ride. Boya ikulo loko ni o, boya takute ni o. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Wọn ò tí mọ̀. Wọ́n sọ yẹn fún yàn.
For the copy. First cash out to me, I'm a yamon, if you're a banzuka. Moko found a sharpshooter. Am I bring about the dasita? Fake nigga. I want to shame me,
and you are shameless.
I'm a stay white, name, but I'm stainless. I only got to live in. On the Triple silence, you know, I'm a weakness. Shout out to Baggy, Yara, Palo, see what I reach up on, but.
Thank you for coming through. Justice for Mohbad is non-negotiable, is sacrosanct. Our case is now in Abuja, and by the special grace of God, Break the Silence Foundation will find a good time to ensure that we pursue this case holistically. Trust me, justice will be served, and Mohbad will get justice. And all of us, nobody is above the law. No matter who you are, as big as Adedoyin was then, he would never expect that he would go down. If he would have even threatened the Yomi Abzat, the family. Now, I have school. I will engage all my courtists in my school. He would thought he can even use that. But Tolomba day, because tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ẹni tí wọ́n pa àyànfẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni tó yẹ pé ó ti wà nínú májẹ̀mú pé ẹ̀san máa ké, mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra. Níwájú Ọlọ́run. Ẹni tọ́lọ́run ò mú, pàdáì, ẹni tọ́lọ́run ò nílé mú, Ọlọ́run ò tí dá. Who God will not catch and wipe, God never created that person. It might look like they will be deceiving these young boys and girls. That nobody can stop. It's impossible. Teniola, I can tell you for free. Federal government is bigger than Lagos State government. And you will see, when it is that time, you will now see. You guys will see. You will see. And when it comes to you saying Lagos, don't think his entire system in the States. It will probably be one or two persons, and all these things we know how it operates. And that is why when we stand, that government belongs to us. So anybody using or handling it now is on a temporary basis. But I can tell you for free, we need the cooperation of everybody. We need to come out on the 11th or on the 12th of September. Please take your time to lend a voice. Let's fight and get justice. Not just for Mohbad. In this case, it's going to be like a precedent. It will sanitize and will save millions and millions of souls. And that might include your daughter or son, or even yourself. There are choices we make. We are saving our own souls. Please, turn up on the 11th or 12th for Mohbad. Let's come out again. Let's come out and say we are not a fool in this country. We have seen clearly the pathway, and the pathway to investigation and justice has been narrowed. Not only, from that April, it was natural. When Eloni Suru, when I go on recess, spirituality controls the physical. Let's go on recess. When am I worry? When at the end of the day, you people were thinking it was immediately they will start, those things will be manifesting. In 2 months' time, to back bad rather to nip babo no long. Why materiality a month or 2 months before? After you don't have a destiny with a struggle. Ni kuwa de ni fomo wadi o, ni fira wadi. Ogun yo wa ni sheko shele kokonu wa lori o. But of course, this kind of justice, if we get it, it will reshape and reposition the integrity of the Nigerian nation and the Nigerian police and the Nigerian government. Even this current administration, it will reshape it, and it will be a renewed hope of justice under this administration. And that is what the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces will deliver. Trust me, he will deliver justice in Mohbad's case. I am betting on it. And I'm only waiting for that government, the presidency, to prove me wrong. But for now, I am betting and banking on that government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on the dignity of the first lady, to say if this is what actually happened, am I by Jobo Komije? If truly they are going to be coming, they want them to make it look like, don't pay attention. Don't even believe Yomi that they are cooking up something that your government is involved. Until they see it, they're like, who made us not to believe this Yomi in the first place? I don't want to believe, and I don't want to pray to be late at that time for them. Come back with where he's saying. Anyway, some of these embassies are already being in ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to put a stop on this. I want to go and relax my brain. Just let's come together, let's support, let's do all we can. Let's do all we can. We need to do all we can to, reignite the passion for justice on this Mohbad's matter, and we have a clear-cut pathway, and justice will come. The detectives in Abuja, I believe they will do the right thing. They have the order from the presidency already, except they want to disrespect and rubbish the order of the presidency. We'll wait. It's about, maybe in the next 2-3 weeks, we will know. We would have gotten everything necessary to enter into Nigeria and do the right thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go play a game so that I can cool off my brain. And because that's the only thing I do. I've dedicated my time for now for this kind of a struggle. So, initially, I used to wait on TikTok, talk justice, and for a good reason. Playing games, you guys come in to support me when I play games and all of that.